So here we're talking colic. So for those of you who don't know, colic actually means gut, and usually it's a symptom of something going on with baby's gut, and we don't really know what it could be caused from, but there's a bunch of different things we can do to help. So starting on the one end of the spectrum, we have often gassiness and constipation. A couple easy stretches for that you can do. First one's going to be tummy massage, and it's with intention in a pattern called I love you. So literally you're going to spell out the letters I, L, and U on your baby. The large part of the digestive tract runs right to left. So if you're looking at your baby, you're going to go clockwise. The large part of the colon ends on the left side, so we want to move all of those intestinal contents right to left, again clockwise if you're looking at the baby, to help move that stuff around and relieve any gas, any sort of things that aren't moving well into the tummy. So beginning with our eye, we're going to make an eye pattern. Right in the squishy part of belly, you can feel right under the rib cage and right above the legs. That's going to be your canvas to work. So using clockwise circles, and I usually use 2 fingers, make clockwise circles 3 times in the pattern of an eye. I like to repeat this 3 times for each letter. There's your I. Next is going to be your L. In this case, you're going to run up the ascending colon and then across the transverse colon, making an L shape. Again, 3 fingers, firm pressure, helping move anything that might be not digesting properly in your baby. And finally, the U shape, all along, all the way down the ascending colon, across the transverse, and then down here in the descending colon. You can even go broad and just start with the U shape, moving in that direction. To help loosen them up and loosen up their pelvis, you can work on their hip flexor muscles because of their relationship to the lower part of the pelvis and the digestive system. So using one hand, you're going to anchor right in the fold of the leg. You're going to grab baby's knee, bring it up, and then out to the side. Up, and then out to the side. The idea here is we're helping to stretch out that hip flexor. Babies are often crunched up in this position. We want to have them in extension so that everything can digest properly in their bellies. Same thing other side, anchor in the front of the leg, bring the knee up, and then out to the side. Up, and then out to the side. Flipping baby over then onto the back, or onto their front side, continuing with our constipation and gassiness techniques. And baby's on their belly like this. First thing you can do is work on the psoas piriformis muscle. So we're going to go right in the middle of baby's glute, right where those sit bones are. One thumb anchors down. You're going to grab the knee and the foot and bring the leg out to the side, just like so. Just creating a little bit of stretch in through that pelvis, and then doing the other side, anchoring down, up to the side. You can also stretch this posterior part of the pelvis by anchoring down in the sacrum, so it's going to be that little hard bone right in the middle of the pelvis. Anchor down with one hand, grab baby's knee, and then flex the knee upward. This is a doll, so it's not flexing as well as it would in a real human, but bring that knee up, just like that. Again, creating some mobility, loosening up any tight muscles in this posterior part of the pelvis. Finally, and this one is really good for constipation, so be careful, make sure baby's wearing a diaper and you're maybe a little bit out of range because you can get results pretty quickly. You're going to use 2 thumbs right in the base of the pelvis on the back side. Poke in the glutes, right where you feel those sit bones, right, the bony prominences in the back of the pelvis, and you're just going to hold. Hold here for about 30 seconds or so. You can even give a little bit of wiggles while you're here, applying pressure. This stimulates the pudendal nerves in the pelvis, which can help, again, aid in lower digestion, relieving constipation. Finally, while you're here, hip shakes. You're going to grab under the pelvis in the front, stabilizing the pelvis, and just shake the pelvis, move it around a little bit, reduce any tension, any restrictions, helping stimulate movement in that part of the body. Alternatively, if we need some more, we can get baby in a football hold. Football hold looks like this. Baby's going to be side-lying, one arm is hanging down freely. This hand just supports the body. You're going to grab under the pelvis, and then all you're going to do is flex the belly forward, just like this. This helps reduce gas bubbles in the stomach, clearing up some of that gassiness. You can even go side to side, move around, don't be afraid to make circles. Football hold is a great hold for babies that are gassy, and it gets pretty good results. Bicycles are great as well, but this one, gravity helps us.